Yes, everyone, welcome back to the Paxton Perspective. Me and Luke are in the car on the way back after Tottenham Hotspur somehow
pulled the rabbit out of the hat, mate.
Managed to come away from Anfield with a 1-1 draw in really a must result game. Like, we needed a result today and we have come away with a draw. Richarlison in the 90th minute coming up with the goal for us. And actually, I don't know about you, Luke, but I actually thought
he hit the post.
Well, no, I just thought throughout the whole game today, I thought we were all right. Like, we weren't amazing, especially in the first half. I thought we had a couple of chances in the first half.
Yeah.
But really, second half, we got to like 70 minutes. Tudor changed it up.
Yeah.
And mate, we went for it. We absolutely went for it, which I think is a massive credit to the players and to the manager. You have to say that. But
I actually think that one of the big positives that kind of we came away with today was that everyone, and I'm talking like the players, the fans, the staff, everyone stuck together.
Yeah.
It wasn't, we went 1-0 down to a horrendous goalkeeping error. Because I think he should have saved it.
Yeah.
It's a good technique, whatever, but he should be saving it.
Yeah.
However, the goal didn't go in and people didn't start heading for the exit or even the bars out the back. You know, we stayed there, we stuck together, carried on singing, really tried to kind of like push them on and etc. And second half, I actually thought we were the better team.
No, I just thought we hung in there and actually got rewarded for just being able to, like, we went forward.
Yeah,
that was the difference.
See, I listened to just before we've just stopped at the services. I listened to the pre or post game analysis, and Roy Keane kind of said, look, the manager's come in, tried to implement a style of football that hasn't worked.
Yeah.
However, he changed it up 75 minutes in, whatever.
Yep.
And he put two, like aggressive, very physical strikers up front.
Yep.
And went route one.
Yeah,
and it worked.
We did
like our goal come from route one football.
Yeah.
And it worked. So sometimes you do have to equate back to basics, bit of Brexit ball, and it works.
This is the thing. Like, I said on the way up here today, I literally said, the problem is we've got to try and play football it's hard to beat us. Again today, I didn't think we played football that was massively like we were hard to beat, because if we were 100% truthful, Liverpool had so many chances, especially in that last 20 minutes. Especially in that last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
They had, maybe 4 or 5 big chances. Salah, Gakpo had a couple. Ekatike, when he came on, he had a couple. Like, they had some really good chances to kill the game off, make it 3 or 4-0. But really, our defending, on the most part, there was like last-ditch blocks, and there was being able to get the ball away, and like maybe it's a slight lack of quality on Liverpool's end. But for us to go to Liverpool, where notoriously we've been poor, like
we've been terrible.
I think the last time we got a result there, like a draw, was under Conte when we were pushing for fourth.
I actually think I said it as we were leaving. The ground that every single time since Richarlison has come in and we've played against Liverpool, Van Dijk has absolutely pocketed Richarlison out of the game. And I actually think he did that today, bar the goal.
I just think there was belief, as you said, not only from the fans, but also from the players. I thought they just showed belief in themselves as a team to go, you know what, we're at Anfield, and like we just need to try, like, show some fight. And I thought today, missing on our club captain,
Yeah.
Because obviously he got what's it called?
Concussed.
He got a concussion during the week. Our other, like one of our other massive main leaders in our other centre back, Van der Ven,
suspended.
like for being suspended. Like you look at like they're two massive in terms of like leaders on the pitch. I'm not talking about quality, anything like that. Just leaders on the pitch. We're missing them like today.
Yeah.
And actually to go out, have some character about yourself, and go, you know what? We're just going to try and take the game to Liverpool, and that's hard to do. Like, I know Liverpool haven't been amazing this season, but at Anfield, that is hard to do. It is hard to go up there and go, you know what? We're going to go for this. And fair play. I thought Tell played decent today. Like, he wasn't absolutely amazing, but he was trying to do things.
Mate, first 10 minutes dribbled it off.
He was trying to make things work. He was trying to... what else was he trying to do? He was trying to get balls in the box. His crosses into the box from corners were okay as well. Like they weren't great.
They were two good corners from us in the first half that
both
should have been punished.
Yeah, both from Tell. Like I thought he was decent today. I thought Sousa at left wing back, because I think we were playing I don't even know what sort of formation we were playing. I have no clue where Sousa was playing, because
it was a 3-4-3.
Because it was it him and Spence?
Yeah, Porro was in
centre
half.
Left. Yeah, but on was
the
it
right
Spence?
centre half.
Was Spence on the right hand side or on the left side?
He was left wing back, Spence, and then Sousa was right wing back. But I'm not sure if they were just interchanging between the two. But either way, he played really well. Archie Gray, standout performer again for probably like 3 weeks in a row.
And you know what? Like, he wasn't. Again, I don't think he was absolutely out of this world today. But the things he was just doing, like small things. And again, you may have not seen it on TV, but the small things,
left wing back.
Yeah, the small things that he was doing off the ball, and actually trying to lead from midfield as well. Really, really good. There were, and we'll get onto it in a moment.
We have got to talk about the two ponies.
Some really, really poor performances, but I mean, you think of again. I'm before we get into that, the two, like we had 3 really good chances in the first half, 2 from corners, and Sousa with an absolute rocket of a shot that Alisson had to make a good save. But at the other end, obviously Liverpool did score. We'll get onto that in a second. And Gakpo had a really good chance. Like they had a few good chances, but I've said it about like up the top of the table. I've said it off camera before. You need luck in this game. We rode our luck today quite a few times in terms of like Liverpool cut us open first half, second half, and we rode our luck and managed to come away with a point. We'll get into the goal, the first goal. Sloboslai, cheap free kick to give away. It may have been slightly harsh or slightly soft. I've seen online.
I actually rewatched it online. I actually think it is a foul.
But it's just a cheap one to give away. Like there was an extra person that was there. I can't remember who gave the foul away, to be 100% honest. But it was a really cheap free kick. But then actually standing there, and you literally said like, Soboslai's going to score.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, it is his first free kick of the game. But like the free kick itself, we've watched it back 3 or 4 times, haven't we? And the free kick itself, it's not hit with loads and loads of pace. No. It's not hit right in the corner.
It's just a technique.
It's just, he's dipped it, like it's gone over the wall and back under well. And also it's on target. They're the only 2 good things that you can say about that free kick, because other than that, any real competent goalkeeper saves that.
Kinski allegedly started smirking at the goal after Soboslai's free
I didn't see that.
On the bench, allegedly. Obviously, I don't know if he was or whatever, but I don't think he's one to start giggling after his howler of a performance midweek. But I mean, the goalkeeper, oh my God. He has to go down as the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen put on a Spurs shirt. Now, if
Mate,
I am
he's
wrong,
terrible.
If I am wrong, then please put it in the comments below. But
no, he really is really, really poor.
I have said it for the last 18 months now that he is horrendous.
Time and time again.
Hang on, his ball distribution is
shocking.
God awful.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Literally proven by Fulham away, just free kick, boots it off the pitch.
Yep.
Again at Fulham, just kicks it out of play.
Yeah.
Like, I understand if you're under a bit of pressure and you just need to clear it, fair enough. However, there were certain times today where he was under no pressure, went long.
Mate, what was that
goal kick? There was a goal kick at the end of the game.
Yeah.
When we were trying to equalise, and all of the players have shifted over to the left-hand side
I was
of the
about
pitch.
to bring this up.
And he's just absolutely...
He shanked it, didn't he? He absolutely shanked it, and it went like sort of
to the
middle right. It went middle right, and also it didn't even clear the halfway line. Like,
then they pretty much went for on goal from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Other things from the a 7-yard pass to Dragoshin, who we will get onto as well.
But really, like,
just kicks it out.
For me, the biggest thing, and you brought it up, is the amount of goals that we are conceding.
Yeah, from him.
Directly from him. You said that it's...
Well, I saw that it was about that, which I think judging from how many goals we've conceded this year, which is 47, I think.
Yeah.
He's can directly, if we're rounding, 33 of them goals, I think, or 32.
Yeah, directly 32 goals directly have come from Vicario's mistake.
Yeah.
Which, again, a mistake could be small. It could be like a huge mistake. But
again, like when you think about those mistakes, like the ones that stick out in your mind, they are horrendous mistakes. Like absolutely horrendous mistakes.
Mate,
today you should be saving that.
Yeah.
That's a goal. If he doesn't concede that, obviously I know completely different game or whatever, but judging off the scoreline, we would have won that 1-0.
But I'm thinking, I think back to even when we were all right, like when we were right near the top of the table right at the start of the year, like Leeds away. I remember like directly their goal came from Vicario, like just basically palming it straight out. Like Fulham at home, like the second goal for them, like,
I'm pretty sure.
Like just really basic, really poor goalkeeping errors.
Forest, there was 2 at Forest.
Yeah, like you just go like, how many more? I totally get that Kingsley had his chance on Tuesday.
Absolutely blew it.
Yeah, didn't take it whatsoever. But at what point do you it's an absolute coin flip.
Brandon Austin, get him in.
Yeah.
Or Alfie Whiteman, who is a director now of the film, get him back, mate.
It's just like there's so
get him back.
There's only so much that you look at and go, mate, this guy is just conceding, like making us concede goals.
He's leaking.
How can you carry on with this guy? You're saying that you've read reports that like top teams want him and bring him in. Like
allegedly.
I really don't get.
I don't get what they see. Inter Milan were looking at him.
Yeah.
I've heard Bayern Munich were looking to replace Neuer with him. What do you see? Like whoever scouting, like honestly, please get in touch.
I really don't understand like players that some of these players where you're going, how are these top teams looking at these players and going, you know what, this guy is going to play really good for a team in the Champions League, like Inter Milan. They're good defensively.
Yeah.
They bring this guy in, they're shipping goals. But another player...
I mean, they did have Onana.
Yeah, but he was all right for them. Like, he was all right. But anyway, another player that... I mean, his agent keeps linking him to, like, all these top teams, when actually, like we were saying in the ground today,
mate.
like, he wouldn't get in Tranmere's team right now. Like, he may not even get in Tamworth's team. That's what you were saying.
I'll take the geezer who rouletted whoever it was. I can't even remember who rouletted.
Radu Dragusin. If you haven't seen it already, go and watch it on the vlog. But I said on the vlog that he is one of, if not the worst Spurs defender I've ever seen. And we literally said, like, at this stage, I might consider taking Fazio and Vlad Kirikes over Radu Dragusin. Like, this guy is god awful. Like, the ball just bobbles, like hits his shin and
mate,
bobbles, goes out of play.
The one that was horrendous.
He tries to play passes.
Salah one.
He just can't play. But by far the worst bit of defending I've seen all season, the ball gets played long by a Liverpool player. I don't know who it was. They played it long, and you're thinking, and I said to you, if it was the other way round, it was Richarlison running down Van Dijk.
Yeah.
95% chance that Van Dijk literally just heads it back to the goalkeeper.
The part where he messed up was that he let it bounce.
He puts it out of play. Like, I don't know exactly what happened, but the ball gets played. He tries to head it away, and instead of heading it anyway, he just heads it upwards. The ball then bounces, and he tries to clear it, and he totally miskicks it.
No, I don't think he even tries to clear it. I think he was trying to let the ball roll into the box for Vicario to pick it up.
No clue. And then
he completely cocked it up.
Yeah, and then Salah, like, basically got the ball and thankfully didn't do anything with it. But you just look at that one piece of play and you're like, this guy...
No wonder why we're here.
Like, this guy is so bad. Like, so bad. I can't believe that this guy, it was between us and Bayern Munich wanted him. Like, I really don't understand how this guy has got to this point where he was rated so highly, and now you look at him and you go, oh my God, this guy probably can't even get into, like, maybe League Two's quite harsh, but like, he's not getting in it.
Would he play for like Oxford United, who are relegation battle in Championship?
I don't know.
Would he play for Charlton?
He wouldn't play for the top teams in the Championship right now. Like, he just wouldn't.
No.
Like,
he may start for Millwall.
No, definitely not. His confidence is so low that you can just see it, and he's been absolutely god awful. And thankfully,
how much would you take for him? If someone came calling, how much would you take for him? Minimum.
I'd take like 10 million for this guy. Not even 10 million.
No.
I would just be like, I would be like, do you know what I'd just be like, mate, get the player wages, or like get him off the wage bill.
Yeah.
Just see you later. And I've said so many times before,
but our wage bill's shit anyway.
But we keep saying, like, oh, we need a reset. But you think of some of the players that we've had. I know we've brought in a load of players.
Yeah.
But if we want a total reset, we've got to be absolutely ruthless with some of these players.
Let me just stop you there, right? First of all, if we're going to have a complete reset, Johan Lang, you are going nowhere near that player scouting.
Mate, no,
he's going nowhere near my club.
No, mate,
right?
He's going.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
First on that.
See you later. But like, what I'm saying,
mid P45 with Vinay Venkatesham, or whatever, however you pronounce his last name. Give them their P45. Off they go.
But this is what I'm saying, right? We need a total reset. When Arsenal were like, and I don't like to fully bring this up, right? But what Arsenal did well is
Aubameyang.
They got rid of Aubameyang, who was on loads of money, but they also just ripped up contracts.
Yeah,
Mustafi, El Neni, Kolasinac, like
David Luiz.
Like, they've totally just ripped up these players that seemed as though they didn't care at the time and brought in other players. Right?
And again, we had this discussion with Romero.
We need to do this sort of thing. We need to do this.
We had this discussion with Romero, and I know for a fact that they spoke about it on TalkSport, is with a player like Romero, after he got sent off against Man United, would you treat him how Arsenal treated Aubameyang, who was their club captain at the time? Would you just kind of say, look, you're a liability for us? Obviously, he is, but again, I do think that, I mean, I said earlier, I think Danzo, he's good enough to start over him at this current moment in time.
Because I think the only thing...
Kevin Danzo, he offers, I just think, more overall as a player.
I think the one...
Simply because of his long throws.
Yeah, I think the only thing that you can say is obviously Romero's been out for like 4 games, right? And then obviously he's not played today, so it's five games he's been out for in the Premier League. So, but yeah, do we just go, you know what? Thank you so much. Again, club captain, very similar situation to what you're saying about Aubameyang. Do we just go, you know what? Thank you so much. Let's cash in now.
Yeah.
And get someone in, right? And as I said, we've got to be ruthless with some of these players. We've got to go, you know what, Vicario, you're just not good enough. See you later. Radu Dragusin, you know what, not good enough. See you later. Like and again, that may sound to some people like, oh, being a little bit egotistical or a little bit like, oh, we're better than we actually are. But if we want to get anywhere near back to where we were under Pochettino, like 2018, 2019, even under Conte. Yeah. You think under Conte we came when Conte was sacked, he was third. Like he was third. Yeah. Like in the league. Like I know we're playing absolutely rubbish football, but if we want to get anywhere near back to that sort of level, then we have to be absolutely ruthless with the players that we have right now. Because like, you could argue even after today's performance, because he wasn't great when he came on, like off the ball. He was decent on the ball, but he is absolutely shocking off the ball. And I turned at about 80 minutes and I said, he is an absolute, like he's the ultimate luxury player. You bring this guy on at 4-0 up to be like, oh yeah, like give him a little bit of a go because he's going to show a little bit of flair and this and that. Mate, Xavi Simons is an absolute, he's an absolute like luxury player. He doesn't want to do any of the hard graft. He needs some WD-40.
WD-40 all over his body. He's a little bit rusty and turning.
But he's just like on the ball he's decent and he has been decent. I think he's got better at not being shrugged off the ball.
It's that classic Jeremy Lynch quote. On the ball, you're the best of the club. Yeah. Off the ball, you're the
worst. Yeah, like he's just like he just doesn't offer anything off the ball.
Right.
And do you like? And this is the question: are you cutthroat with it and go, actually, you know what? You're not someone that we want here.
So here's a question for you. I got asked this yesterday.
No, I would keep him, but
I got asked this yesterday.
Yeah.
Out of the players, whether we stay up, go down, whatever.
Yeah.
How many of those players do you keep?
Well, I think it's.
Or who do you get rid of? And
I do think it's hard.
Because I said personally, I said Solanke, sell.
But I think it's hard.
I said Kolo Muani just terminates.
But it does massively ride on if we are on our Premier League status.
We stay up. Who do you keep?
Who am I keeping?
Yeah, who are you keeping?
So I'm going. I would still try my absolute hardest to keep Van der Ven, but Van der Ven will leave anyway, right?
Yeah. No, like you if you pick the player, they're 100% staying. So if you said Van der Ven, he'll stay.
Yeah,
like,
so I would want Van der Ven to stay because I know that there's a player there, right? Archie Gray, I would keep. I would probably.
Because I personally said Maddison and Kulusevski just sell, injury prone, liability.
I would try and keep Maddison. Okay. Definitely. Kulusevski, I would have to wait and see what he's like when he comes back.
I would just personally be like, cheers, mate, see you later.
But
got told he was a knock.
But then after that, like I'm really unsure on any of these players.
Yeah.
Sousa
Kudus, I'd keep.
Kudus, yes, but you can't forget, he in the lead up to him getting injured, from November time. So basically, when our decline, he was terrible.
He was
for a couple months.
When did he get injured? Was it Brentford?
Ghosted.
Was it Brentford? New Year?
No, it was after that. I can't remember who we were playing, but he got injured
Or was it a home game?
No, it was just after Brennan Johnson. Yeah, it was a home game, but it was just after Brennan Johnson.
Sunderland?
Got maybe Sunderland, someone like that. But like he was like not great at all. And actually, we kept saying like, if Kudus was firing, but like if Kudus was firing, then we'd win games, and if he wasn't, then we'd drop points.
Yeah.
But Kudus, yes, I'll probably still keep.
When does he come back?
Mid-April. So like it's probably around Sunderland around the Sunderland game. But you're going. I'm trying. Like this is the thing. Like we got so many players injured that I just can't remember actually who is even in our squad.
We had 13 injured today.
I would get rid. Oh, I'll keep Bergvall.
Yeah, 100%. I'd start him.
But like I would.
The only thing that I get scared about with the only thing I get scared about with Bergvall is I said it before he got injured against West Ham or whoever. Every single time he come on, he went off injured.
Yeah, but maybe that's because he just got rushed back because we didn't have other players. Like you got to start
potentially.
But you look at it and you go, yeah, like Udogie, I would just be like, thank you very much. But again, you're injury prone, too injury prone. He must have missed about 60% of Spurs games that he's been like here for at least. There is so many players, but
Pedro
Porro, get rid of. I just don't like this season. Even last season, I don't think Pedro Porro was amazing last season. In the Europa League, which most of our players were good, but in the Premier League, just not great.
Now, this actually may come across like completely like wrong what I'm about to say, but I actually think like mentality and potential leadership, he's there.
No, he's up there.
He's one of those where you put him on the bench, let him be a little like water boy. Get the players up for it. The Lippy from the sideline.
Jordan Henderson at Euro 2020, like he shouldn't be there, but he's just there for team morale.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the sort of thing that I'd bring him in for.
For me, I'm going. For me, after that, I look at it and I go, you know what? It's just a free for all. Like I don't mind keeping Solanke, but if we get a decent offer in, do we go? Yeah, see you later. Like there's so many players that you're just like. We need a total reset, but going back to the game today,
it's going to take a long time though.
Yeah,
it's going to take a very long time.
Yeah, going back to the game today,
Richarlison.
Richarlison again today, especially from about 65 minutes.
What a player! Like relegation, Richie's no joke.
Yeah, mate, he just was fighting for absolutely everything. But the sort of before we cut this off because we are just like rambling on. I want to discuss because 70 minutes in,
changed it.
He made 2 subs, and with those 2 subs, we then went to a 4. It looked as though we went to some sort of like 4-4-2.
I just want to pause you there. You did say once he made those subs, he killed the energy because we were pushing at that point.
Well, and the only reason why I said he killed the energy.
Or the momentum, I think, is what you used.
Because we were pushing, and then I can't remember exactly what happened, but then like our subs were made, and like it took like a couple of minutes, and then it was like that our momentum's just gone because he made those couple of subs and he just stopped the play when actually we had a future and like we were going forward, but he made those subs. He went to some sort of like it was 4 at the back definitely. It looked as though it was a 4-4-2.
Henry Winter said it was a 4-4-2.
Yeah, 4-4-2, and at that stage, we just went for it. Like we just
Route 1 football.
And we said, but also we just said it was like a basketball match. It was just right. We attack, give it away. Ball goes up the other end. They have a shot. We get a goal kick or whatever.
Like you said, we got lucky with the poor quality.
The lack of quality from Liverpool. Yeah,
from Liverpool.
But the question is because once we moved to that 4-4-2, yes, it was like a more of a basketball end-to-end game. But
it's more physical though.
We created. It must have been about 4 or 5 chances, and actually we shifted and moved the ball from right to left, left to right quite well, quite quickly.
Yeah.
Got in behind, or at least like 1v1 against Liverpool's fullbacks.
Yeah.
and created chances, got corners, scored the goal. Do you look at that and do you go, you know what? Do we try it against Atletico Madrid?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
It's a trial
because
game.
It's a
training
free
game.
hit. Yeah,
it's a training game.
Absolutely free hit.
Just don't get injured.
See what happens. And then going into the Nottingham Forest game next Sunday.
Quite arguably the biggest Premier League game.
Yeah, in our existence. Yeah. Do you go with a 4-4-2?
Yeah.
Or do you go like we did today with that sort of 3-4-3?
You trial it at the Atletico Madrid game. However,
see how it goes.
However, I personally,
if it works against Atletico Madrid, let's say we still go out.
If it works,
let's say we still go out, but we win the tie, like we win the game.
Yeah.
2-0.
No, I personally would still go with the 3-4-3 today, and then
for the Forest game. Okay.
However, I would try and be very quick to realise if it's working or not working.
Okay.
I wouldn't wait for a goal to happen
before you
change
it. Point.
I would say, look, I think.
So then my next question is,
I think we're getting torn hypothetically. Like Gibbs, White, or Anderson are controlling the midfield too much. We need to make it more compact. 4-4-2.
Okay.
Bang.
So then my next question is,
like Murillo and Milenkovic, I think it is. They're big boys at centre back. So they're physicality monsters.
Yeah. So my next question then is, if it's not working, 20, and you realise it 20 minutes in, but you look at the players that we have on the pitch, and you go, we need to bring someone off the bench 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Would you again be that cutthroat, like obviously he was on Tuesday with Kinski, and go, you know what?
No,
I'm going to take some. So you would have to try I'd
switch the formation in game, because the players that started today were able to switch, because Richarlison technically could go left mid if you had to.
Yeah.
Souza could go left mid, and then obviously Tell went right mid. We had the two centre midfielders, and then obviously Souza at left back. Yeah. With the two up front, and you know the three others at the back. Kind of speak for themselves, but I personally would still stick with the three at the back, and if it goes wrong, I would try and avoid it before a goal happens. If there is a goal.
And try and change it.
Correct,
fair. But I mean, as I've mentioned, like the going to that 4-4-2. Yeah. As you said, I don't think it was more. I don't think we were that more compact. I don't actually think we were that more compact.
I think it just made I
because
wouldn't say
we got
compact.
absolutely
I would
cut open on the break.
I would say that it's just more bodies in the midfield, and it allows us to be direct up front.
Yeah, no, that is fair.
I then personally, Richarlison for me, the remainder of the game, as long as he's fit, he walks into that team. Yeah, because not only is he our top goal scorer this season. Yeah. Is he our top goal scorer? I think he is. Yeah. I think he is now from today. I could be wrong, but he walks into that team. Against Forest, I would play Solanke for the hold-up play and the physicality. Yeah. I think he wasn't great today. No, he wasn't good at all.
And
really move.
And actually, like
he should have been brought off rather than Tell.
There wasn't. I just don't think he really offered much. But also, like, he just looked a bit lazy today. Maybe in the second half there was some sort of, because just before half time I did see him like holding some sort of like his groin area type thing. Yeah. Maybe that played a part, but like he just, as you said, like he just didn't really move. He was trying to hide behind like the ref or like a Liverpool player to like not get the ball. His pressing, I don't think, was absolutely great today, when normally that's one of his biggest strengths is his pressing off the ball.
Unless he's been told otherwise.
Yeah, but like he didn't look like himself today, which I don't know. But anyway, I think the recording stops and we're really low on battery on this camera, so we're gonna cut it there. If you have not already, you are on YouTube, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. We did over the last week hit 200 subscribers, so thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Much appreciated. If you are on YouTube as well, please give us a thumbs up. I would much appreciate that, and Luke will as well. If you're on any audio platforms listening, please give us a 5-star review. All our links will be in the description below. But until either Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, if we have time to do a podcast, or the big one against Nottingham Forest, laters.